What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Sarge here. Hope everyone had a great week getting ready to enjoy the weekend or crush the weekend, depending on what your schedule looks like. Wanted to talk a little bit today about my experience with 75 Hard over the last 75 days, why I started it, what the program is, and kind of what I'm doing next. So, 75 Hard was put together as basically this fitness mental strength challenge. The idea behind it was to do small task every day for 75 days to kind of teach yourself that you're able to overcome obstacles that would have gotten in the way of you completing these tasks. It's not a weight loss challenge, even though people do tend to lose weight. It's not a strength building challenge, but a lot of people build strength. It's not a mental growth challenge where people do grow. It's supposed to kind of be all encompassing, building mental fortitude. So the rules, you need to exercise twice a day. And by exercise, I mean be active twice a day for at least 45 minutes. One of those has to be outside. This is really important because you may go through a day it's completely raining. So like it takes mental fortitude to go out in the rain and walk or bike or whatever you do in the rain. The second part is you have to read at least 10 pages a day. Most of the time, if you're already reading 10 pages, you may continue reading more. So complete 3, 4, 5, 6 books throughout this. And these books can't be fiction. They need to be something that's helping you grow. It doesn't have to be in your field, but it just needs to help you grow. Drink a gallon of water today. It's pretty straightforward. It's just healthy. Stick to a diet. There's no set diet. Each person can kind of craft that for themselves, with the only exception being that it needs to be a clean diet, so you can't eat ice cream every day, and there's no alcohol out on the program. And lastly, just take a picture every day, just so you're tracking your progress. So every time you get up, I did in the morning, just take a quick picture so you have that progress so you can look back on. So my experience with the program, I mean, I was in the middle of quarantine. I was struggling mentally, physically, in every aspect. Wasn't working. I was on unemployment for the first time in my life. Just dealing with a lot of issues internally. I live in Chicago, downtown, in a one-bedroom, 650 square foot apartment with my wife and two dogs, and I just was struggling, driving her crazy, driving myself crazy, popping a beer open at noon because I had nothing else to do. So this program, I kind of stumbled upon it, and it was perfect for what I needed when I needed it. I jumped right in without much planning, so I actually ended up failing a couple weeks in because I didn't really plan out. But then I jumped right back in, and I went 75 days straight. I started the day after Cinco de Mayo because I did break the no drinking on Cinco de Mayo, so I started the 6th and kind of went forward from there. My experience was awesome. I mean, I lost 22 pounds. I worked out twice a day, so I just felt great. Let's say I probably did 40 to 50 strength exercises, the rest being walking or biking to fill in the 2 workouts a day. I went from doing 1 pull up to 8 pull ups. I just felt amazing. Read a lot of books. I completed 2 summer classes, got A's in both of those. So overall, like it was a phenomenal experience, and it just got me back on track. So someone that has been kind of, in my personal opinion, off track for 6, 7 years right now, to get back in that mindset of I'm going to crush these goals really helped me, and it's going to help me going forward. As far as kind of what I'm doing after, I am actually jumping right back in. So this is a couple weeks after I finished the program, so I'm already almost 3 weeks into another round of 75 hard. It's not the only way you can do it. It's called a phase one. Some people take a year off. There's a lot of different ways you can do this, or some people just take principles and they apply them. I personally was really enjoying it, and the world is still a little chaotic with all the COVID stuff, especially in the big cities. So it just made sense for me to stay super regimented and super focused on my goals. So I'm right back in it. My goal is to lose another 20 pounds. Overall, I'd like to lose 60 throughout the course of the remainder of the year. I am going to continue not drinking. My goal is a year of sobriety. I wouldn't say that I have necessarily a problem, but I also worked around alcohol 24/7 and still do, and it's very easy to kind of fall into that lifestyle. So if that's something that you struggle with, you have struggled with. I think that taking at least 75 days off will let you evaluate, oh, was it a problem? It was a problem. Or, it just at least can let you see it through clear eyes. And it took me 30 days of being sober and eating healthy and exercising to start to feel better. Like I felt worse before I felt better, because of the endorphin release and because of the dopamine release that you have through alcohol and through shitty food. And now that you're eating clean, like it takes a little while for your body to kind of adjust to, okay, a bike ride is releasing that same endorphin, that same dopamine effect. So you have to make that switch. So overall, I think it's a phenomenal program. It is time consuming, so just kind of be aware of that. If you're traveling, things like that, it's very doable. Fuck, you can walk up and down, at an airplane hangar if you're waiting for your flight. So like, there's a lot of ways you can make this program work. It doesn't have to necessarily be a gym. Your two workouts a day can be literally two 45-minute walks outside. Like, it's about being active. It's about being consistent, and that consistency will carry throughout the remainder of your life. So I'll keep you posted as I continue to go forward. It's my second time through. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Lots of updates constantly on there, daily, several times a day. So that's the best way to kind of keep up with my program and what I'm doing. But really excited you took some time to look at this. I'm going to continue to post these going forward about fitness and things of that nature. So thanks so much. Have a great day.